Welcome to this episode of Ambitious Hippies. I am your host, Courtney Weaver. Today we have another story of adventure. And in this story, I need you to understand something. I don't always get high on a hike, but when I do, I get lost. And this is one of those stories. So for the past 4 months, myself, my husband, Michael, our 2 dogs, Rocky and Lola, and our cat took the 19 and a half hour voyage to live in Sedona, Arizona for the entire winter. I wanted to root down. I wanted to really experience one of my favorite places on the planet. I wanted to live like a local. And I earned that shit. I got the badge. I got the trophy. I got the discount. You might not know that, but there is actually a discount for locals. Don't you dare abuse that, okay? Don't. That's for locals.
But don't tell anybody else. It's for locals only.
You don't have the zip code memorized. It's not for you, okay? My Amazon account is still defaulting to Sedona. That's how local I was. It's even confused on where home is. That's how you know. So in this process, I decided that I wanted to go on a secret hike. I wanted to live like the locals do and hike like the locals hike, which is avoid all of the crowded touristy things. Yeah, I just referred to you, the traveler, as a tourist. I am one too. And I will own that. That's okay. But not in Sedona. Sedona, I'm a local. So one of the hikes that you can do is called Kachina Tree. And that's actually not a secret. You could look it up and you could find directions to it. But the directions are pretty secretive because they're confusing. And it's mainly just pictures, landmarks, and GPS coordinates. Okay. But I wanted the secret hike because as a 30-something who's been married for 10 years, I don't have many secrets left. There's not a lot of secrets left here.
People who really love each other don't have secrets.
You know, I will tell a story from my childhood and my husband will finish it. My childhood. Bro, you weren't even there, but he knows them. Some of the stories he wasn't even born yet because I married a younger man, but yet he still knows the secrets, has the stories. There are no skeletons in these closets, baby. We know them. So I'm like, please give me some kind of secret that we can share. This can be ours. We can have this moment. So I present my secret plan to Michael because I need him to Lewis and Clark it. I need his navigational abilities. I need help. I am fully prepared for snacks, music, smoky treats, a little edible, whatever you need. I got you. But I am going to need some help getting there because they've given me GPS coordinates. And I'm telling you, not once, never, ever, 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 ever in my life have I had to use GPS coordinates. Have you? I want you to think about that. If somebody were to give you GPS coordinates to your house and they were to say, good luck, bon voyage, could you make it? I couldn't. I would need somebody to be like, turn left at the stoplight, turn left, rerouting. That's what my brain would be doing if somebody gave me GPS coordinates the whole time. Rerouting. So we present the plan together of, okay, we're going to do this. This is how it's going to look. Kachina Tree, here we go. And we head out. And we like to go early in the morning. Just a pro tip, if you are hiking anywhere, it is really true that the early bird gets the worm because you beat the tourists, you beat the crowds. And the whole reason, at least for me, that I'm out in nature is to feel like I am one with nature. I don't want to be surrounded by selfie sticks and duck lips. I just don't. I'm okay if you do that. I just want to have a moment where nature and we're co-creating together. I'm a hippie, man. I need to be like, I want to hear the birds. I want to see the sights. I want to pretend that just for a moment, I'm like a little kid playing in the woods and I don't have to fight a crowd. So we go early in the morning and we reach our first landmark. So we've been given directions based on the interwebs. We think, you know what, we can do this. We're strong, capable people. We can definitely do this. The first landmark is where I realized, oh shit, this is not an easy to moderate hike like rated in all of the blogs. This is going to be intense. The first landmark is a wilderness boundary sign. If you don't know what a wilderness boundary sign, it is basically like the forest department saying, well, we wish you the best of luck, but you're on your own from here. You know, you're going to have to figure it out. And I'm like, oh shit, this is step 1. Okay, here we go. It's fine. Rolling the neck, having my Rocky moment. I can do it. Like Eminem says. I'm going to seize my moment. Okay, this is it. There's no vomit on my sweater. Here we go. So we continue to hike. And we are climbing at this point. And it is not just normal trail hike. We are scrambling. And scrambling is where you're like on all fours and you are climbing up these red rocks. Red rocks in Sedona are typically slick or there's a lot of loose gravel. So you got to be prepared. You got to have the right footwear, which we have. You got to have the right backpack, which we do. You got to have the right gear. I have a knife. Okay. Granted, it's buried in the backpack somewhere. It is a multi-purpose knife that I got from the hike house, but I have a knife. Like, I'm adventuring. It's adventure girl season. I'm doing it. We're climbing. And then we get to the spot on the mountain where we can no longer go forward. The only thing that we can do at this point is climb up, scale up the mountain. And I think, an easy to moderate hike should not involve rock climbing. Not to this degree. I don't have ropes. I don't have the little clamps, the clips. I don't have any picks. I don't even know what the equipment is called, but I don't have it. So I know that I can't go up. So we get our compass out. Now, before you start going, wait a minute, what'd you say about the GPS coordinates? Now you're whipping out a compass. It's our iPhone, okay? It's our Apple iPhone. Is our compass. And we get it. And we are learning in this process that where we are located on the mountain is actually in the right spot, but we're supposed to go up. And again, Michael and I are like, there's no way. Easy to moderate hike. We should not be scaling this mountain with ropes. We've taken a wrong turn somewhere. Now we are not high yet. We are completely sober. We have our wits about us. We are ready. We are determined. We are going to get to the Kachina Tree. So we turn her around and we retrace our step. And we think, you know what? We've made a fatal error somewhere. We're going to find it and we're going to continue on. And we do. We continue on, climb up the mountain, go an entrance that I'm sure was forged by us because it was not forged by anyone else. It's covered in cactus. Any more?
Look at this. They're all in my leg.
They're so little you can't even see them.
Oh yeah, you can feel them. Right through my freaking pants. Look at that. Looks little.
I can't see it. Let me see it again.
Oh,
Man. Manzanitas, which are like a shrub that are so firm, it's like a linebacker. It's like running into like an offensive line. They're not letting you through. That's what manzanitas are. I don't have a machete, remember. I just have a multi-purpose knife that I got from the hike house. So I can't use that. And I don't really want to be cutting down I'm not here to be chopping through the woods, right? I'm here to just see a tree, take some cool pictures, be one with nature, not have to deal with the selfie stick. Again, I don't care if you take, I hope you do take a ton of selfies. I hope it's like duck lips, peace sign, let her rip, tater chip, do as much as you want. But I just want a moment with the tree. So we finally, somehow, by the grace of all the heavens, make it to the tree. And it's beautiful. Absolutely incredible. It is a tree that is in an open cave on top of the mountain. You can walk out to the cliff edge. You can overlook all of Boynton Canyon. So it's one of the vortexes in Sedona. I'm not going to explain what a vortex is. You can Google it. It's energy. It's not like a swirly tornado that's a portal. I'm honestly not 100% sure what a vortex is. That's why I'm telling you to Google it. Because if you find out, let me know. Because a lot of people talked about it while I was there. And I was like, I just feel good here. Maybe that is the vortex. Maybe energetically, I'm living as my higher self. I don't have to describe it. I just feel it. I just know. You know what I mean? So we're there in the Kachina Tree, living our best life. Michael and I have an hour and a half where nobody is around. And I think we did it. We did it. Secret tree, secret hike. Lewis and Clark's that shit. High five. Sign us up for the amazing race. We are ready. We can do it. And then we hear people coming. We're like, you know what? It's our time to go anyway. Let's let them have it. Let's let them have their moment. So we greet them, scurry on down the hill, going down the mountain. The problem is, since we got so turned around coming up, finding our way down is actually the bigger adventure. But we don't realize that when we take off on foot and we wave to the other people. Have so much fun. Enjoy your hike. Take lots of pictures. It's amazing. We have no idea that we are actually getting ready to set out on the true adventure. We take a moment and we celebrate. And this is where shit hits a fan. We decide, all right, let's get these smoky treats out. Let's celebrate. Let's get a little high. Oh, I love nature. The trees are so amazing. Tell me what you want to do with your life. Talk about those dreams, baby. Let's manifest that in the energetic tornado that is a vortex, even though we don't know what that is. That's what we do. For like 15 minutes, we're sitting on a rock. Michael and I, we're living our best life. And then we're like, oh God. Reality sets in that we are lost. We have no clue. Those people that we thought we saw, it feels like a mirage. Can't hear them, can't see them. So we're like, okay, you know what? We'll just retrace our steps again. We've retraced our steps 17,000 times already. Let's just do it again. So we head off into the direction that we think we need to go, which is down. But when we go down, we end up in a grove of manzanitas. It's like they are swallowing us. They are so thick, so firm, and so prickly, like so rude. We are walking through these. I am crouched down to duck underneath to try not to get these things to take my eyeball out. I mean, I literally could look like my one-eyed cat by the end of this and lose an eye. They are so sharp. So I am crouching down. It's getting stuck on my backpack. I think, oh my God, this is hell. Who comes out here and hikes for this? This is awful because we're not on a path. We're not even on a secret path. What we are on is water runoff. It is where water goes. We are not water. We are much bigger, not as fluid. We can't shimmy in those cracks, but we think we can. The problem here is that I am leading the charge, and I am so convincing that my husband has willingly come along on the adventure knowing full damn and well that I am not the person to follow on a hike. I am easily distracted, very excitable, and will go in the wrong direction for miles because I am on an adventure and I get lost in the moment. So we hit a spot where I turn and I look at him and I go, we can't go any farther. We can't go any farther. I do not have a machete. I have a multi-purpose knife. I cannot cut these manzanitas down. So he's like, okay, wait a minute. Let's back up. So then we have to climb back out of this grove of manzanitas that is attacking us. In the process of getting out of here, Michael gets attacked by a cactus, stabs him in the leg. He's got all these little tiny needles. I'm getting stabbed in the arm with these trees that are also prickly. The desert is fierce. She's fierce. She will take you down. She's like, hey, I haven't had water in centuries. Come on in. See what happens. Let's tangle. And I'm like, I don't want to tangle. Prickly, rude. We get out. We survive our battle. And we're like, fuck. Now I'm just kind of high and very lost. Damn it. So what do? We decide to just gather ourselves for just a second, try to get our bearings, and try to figure out, based on our Apple iPhone, where the hell we need to go to get out and back on the main trail. So then we see the people that we saw in the Kachina Tree, and they're walking down. They're like Dora the Explorer. They have no problems. I think, God, these guys would win the Amazing Race. So instead of asking for help, like a normal human being, and saying, hey, we're a little bit lost, what do Michael and I do? We're like 200 feet away. They can't see us. We're stuck in the grove. Michael and I crouch down into the grove like predators. We're hunting now. I'm like, what are we doing? He's like, we just need to observe. I'm like, when did we become Navy SEALs? I don't know. We're just sitting and watching these people. Michael and I have quit talking at this point when they're getting closer. And now we're just giving each other hand signals. We've fully embraced the Navy SEAL moment. Hand signals. Watch them. Observe. Like we're hunting human beings. Like who are we? No, could we just stand up and go, hey, I need a little bit of help? Yeah, we absolutely could. But instead we decided, you know what? Let's make this a true adventure and let's just observe. See if we can reset to factory settings. Basic survival skills. So we watched them. 6 people bebopping down the trail. Not a care in the world. We observe what path they take so we can take it. Not one of them saw us. I thought, I am a hunter now.
You will never get away from me. I'm a hunter.
But also, am I like that on a trail? Am I also not paying attention? There could be a freaking mountain lion up there. Like, how easily could I be killed in the wild? Easily. I'm telling you, I watched it happen. as a predator. It's easily done. So we watch them, we observe, we Navy SEAL each other with the eye hand motions. Look, 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 look. They're going to the 10 o'clock. That's how you know that you've hit a new level of survival. You no longer say left or right. Then all of a sudden you start saying like they're at your 6, they're at your 2 o'clock. And you're like, I'm a compass person now. I'm also a direction person now. Hey, new level. I have unlocked a new human level. That's what hiking does. So we observe, we follow their same path, and we make our way out. We survived all by observation, but it would have been easier to just ask for help. So here's my reminder to you. If you're going to go out and you're going to get a little high on a hike or just get a little high in life, it's okay. But please make sure that you observe the direction that you came, because you never know when you are going to get lost on a hike or in life. But please make sure that you are willing to ask for help. Because if you are not willing to ask for help when you are lost in life, you're going to have to resort to predator settings and start observing. Either way will get you there, but one gets you there faster. I love you. Thank you so much for listening to this episode. As always, go out, make life a choose your own adventure game, and stay wild, friends. All right, until next time.